Um, hey, so today I have two boxes here, and one of them arrived a while ago, and this one is actually not from Japan. This is one is from, is it Animate? Basically one of the US stores. I don't think it's Animate. Maybe Animedia? Good Smile. Probably a Good Smile. US website. And this one just arrived from Japan today, and this one is actually something I have been postponing opening for a while, for no particular reason. I just didn't feel like opening it before. So I figured if I'm gonna film this, might as well just film this. Um, and let's take a look at what we get here. So, we do get a sticker from the Good Smile company, and I believe it's like the type of candy. I sometimes see them in like the anime. And just like a thank you card, happy holidays, stuff like that. And I believe I got this for Black Friday originally, and this was a special set. So let's take a look, and you can probably already tell by just looking here that it's a pop-up parade, and it is a Fire Emblem pop-up parade. And this is Dimitri, and since I already told you that was a set, and by the size of a box, you could probably tell already what kind of set this is. But I'm not gonna unbox the figurines right now. I'm actually still considering if I wanna just put them on my work desk or something. What if I want to keep them here? We'll see. But yep, this is Dimitri Pop-Up Parade, a nice budget line of figurines, which is like decent quality, but fairly cheap for the figurines of this size. So, and I guess the good part about them is that they make literally every character under the sun. And they do like very frequent releases, probably because they're like a little bit on the budget side. So I have Dimitri here, and as I told you, that's a set. So I'm actually a pretty big Fire Emblem fan. I might someday do like an unboxing of, oh well, more like not an unboxing but like a review of all the Fire Emblem stuff I have. And as you can see, it all comes wrapped with this like kind of like the kind of paper like your expensive shoes will be wrapped up in when they arrive, but very thin. And as you can see, I'm like Dimitri, it was already a little torn. So, oh, and next is another boy, Claude Von Regan. Oh, and yeah, and these guys were like kind of on sale as a set. But I must say that that sale was a little bit tricky, because even though like it seemed like a pretty good deal to begin with, then like the delivery costs add up, and yeah, they weren't very cheap, but definitely cheaper than like buying them separately. And you can see that the paper, the back paper kind of slouched to that side, but as long as the figurine is safe, I think we're all good. So, Dimitri here, Claude here, and finally, and I'll probably have to put them back later, but just letting everyone first thing is. And the last one is, did you guess it? Edelgard. And one of the reasons I'm considering like taking them to the office instead is because I actually already have an Edelgard figurine on my like displays at home, and the reason I have her is because there is like a Figma of her on my shelves, and I really do like her design, and red is my favorite color. So it's almost a bummer red was not Dimitri's color, because I like red, but I like Dimitri more than Edelgard. Although I do like Edelgard a decent amount. I think Free House's characters are really nice. But yeah, in the end, I thought they will all look pretty nice as a set, and this depends on where I decide to show them. And like I said, like, I mean, they are literally a set, and they're all pop-up parades, so obviously they will look really good together. They're the same size. Actually, Edelgard is probably a little shorter than Dimitri, because Dimitri is canonically taller, and Edelgard is really on the shorter side. But yeah, this was kind of like bonus package number 1. Not really from Japan. Well, kind of from Japan, but not really. So let me put these guys aside and get to the main dish, which this actually was surprisingly heavy. Like, for what I was anticipating here, I did not expect it to be that heavy because, well, obviously, as you might see, there are some things that you can like easily expect to be heavy in here, but I guess like because some of the things I got were like limited editions or like a tons of bonuses, and also I did not expect that size of a box. So I think I'm already seeing the reason why the boxes of that like giant size. I did not expect it to be that big or that heavy. But well, it arrived. Delivery did not cost me as crazy of amount as usual, but I also had less items than usual, so that was also expected. This is like a very flat box. But yeah, let's get started. And I think the first item I grabbed might be the most anticipated item, which I am definitely watching like tonight because I'm really excited for this. And this is the ZooL live concert. It came out like approximately a month, like less than a month ago. It just was waiting for one other package. But this is like the voice actor live, so live singing. And the thing about ZooL live performances is that like their voice actors go really hard usually. So very like a pleasure to look. And also Takashi Kondo, who is Torao's voice actor, he's like on the older side in that group, but he's also one of my like first, like probably the first seiyuu whose name I started recognizing because Diabolic Lovers, Subaru. I also found his singing really good always. So yeah, in a sense, like he's kind of like the special voice actor for me in that regard. But yeah, so I am really looking towards to it. And actually, you might if you're like an Idolish 7 fan, you might have seen like a lot of memes with this guy Minami and like popping up like his butt out of facing the camera and looking back. That's because his voice actor, Kotaro, he did that during the second day of live performance, and everyone just kind of went crazy over it. So it actually birthed like a lot of fan art on that day. A lot of artists were just drawing Minami in that like same pose. So yep, pretty exciting. Okay, so let's get to another Blu-ray in here. And this is actually the Blu-ray that like arrived last. So this was the one like that this package was kind of waiting for. And this is another Idolish 7 themed one, and this is the Life for Beat Beyond the Period. Actually, when I ordered this, it was actually not clear if the movie, like, because the Crunchyroll kind of announced it and released it almost on the same day, but it was not clear at all that it was going to be there. But this is, either way, this is a Blu-ray, like, box, which features both days. And it's like a limited edition of it, so it will probably have a decent amount of bonuses alongside of it. Also like special discs with the cast stock, which I'm actually pretty interested in because, well, it's Soma Saito. And I mean, Soma Saito, I guess, another favorite of mine. Well, I mean, I'm not sure if Takashi Kondo will be here. I guess probably will be because you can see ZooL here, but I also like Shirai Yusuke, who voices Ramuda in Hypnosis Mike. But yeah, this was another disc, like another thing I was waiting for. And actually for a while, like the only people who had like this movie on the Blu-rays were the people who actually attended the movie in Japan. So it's been a fairly long time before they actually finally released it like this. And I actually bet at least some of those things in here are the bonuses for that disc. So let's get the big one out of them. Like, I think this is more likely to be the bonus for the Idolish 7 than anything else. But I'm actually not sure. This is clearly a poster. Like, you can tell this is a poster. But I genuinely don't remember exactly what, like, stuff I ordered, like in detail about like what is this, and of course it is a poster, but what is it a poster of? I guess that's like the nice part about ordering a ton of things and then like forgetting about what exactly they were supposed to be. So then I get to experience some kind of surprise here. Okay, let's be careful that I actually had some. I finally started putting up like posters on my walls, like the other day, and I tore one of my favorite ones. It's like thankfully not as bad of a tear as it could have been, but it was like really unfortunate, and I felt really bad when that happened. I mean, I still put it up on my wall in the end because, like I said, it was my favorite poster. It's actually like a very beautiful art of Trigger, from one of them journals. But to be careful, and also with this one, it's like the good part is like it wasn't wrinkled, so if I put it on the wall, there will be no creases on it. Just a good thing compared to like any poster which they include with journals. So yeah, okay, so this was actually a ZooL bonus poster, and damn, they look good. I am definitely putting this up. I actually really like that art of ZooL. Like, for me, Idolish 7 art, I like sometimes hit or miss. Mostly hit than miss. Less like, so with like Hypnosis Mike. Like, Hypnosis Mike is more often miss than like hit. But, well, I am kind of happy about this poster. I mean, it's just the art from the... I have to be very careful with it, but I'm so putting this on the wall. I need to find a good place for it. But yeah, I actually paused my wall, like poster wall thing for a bit, because I knew I was getting some of this stuff. And, well, the rest of the stuff is actually what I meant by saying more posters to the, like, my white walls. Okay, so I bet this is another set of bonuses for either of the Blu-rays. And let's just carefully take it out. And I guess it's ZooL again. Yep. So this is a little, I think they're calling it bromides. Right. So another good art here. And the last little thing is, these are the little acrylic chains. I think this might actually end up at my work, because I'm recently discovered that like I can just kind of tape them to my monitors, and then I can just stare at them. But yeah, so these are really cool looking. I'm pretty happy about them. Okay, and now let's continue, and you could probably... I can already see the bonus for the Idolish 7 one. It's hard to miss, let's put it like that. And I guess it's another reason why it was a giant. I guess it is the reason it was so giant. Although, let me see. Yeah, I guess maybe they expected people to ship them together or something, because like you see, like this is the same size as this. Although I guess maybe it's just like the general poster size thing. Also, this thing is like it's heavy. Like, it's not just like some flaky cardboard. I might like keep it around because I think it's a good thing for the posters, like the protective. Like it's very like thick and sturdy. Like, I think I can. Well, I'm not sure if I can step on it without breaking it, but it definitely can take more than your average cardboard like poster protector can. And okay, let's keep going here, and the next thing is kind of like my more spontaneous buy once they announced some of the covers. Let's put it like that. And this is another reason why I was kind of put a pause to my poster wall thing, because, well, when I'm deciding which poster goes on which wall, like, it's nice to have all my selection on hand. to know exactly what I'm selecting from. And this is another bunch of Spoon2Dis, Animedia, like different kind of journals which feature like 2D, well, music projects sometimes, like anime in general. Like here you can see like this is Rurouni Kenshin, who, by the way, in the remake he's voiced by Soma Saito, so close enough. And then the reason I got it is most likely this, which is the fact that the Paradox Life is on this, and I'm pretty sure it's the same art down there. I probably won't be like unpacking it right now, but Khaled and Alan were announced as like the main characters on this, so I was like, might as well get it because I like Paradox Life. And by the way, there will be a lot of Paradox Life themed ones here because a Paradox Life animation was airing this season, so obviously it had like a lot of coverage in those things. And yeah, as you can see, those things usually come with like a ton of bonuses, including giant B3 posters. So my ZooL poster was not the only one. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Actually, so this is the poster which I kind of tore. It's Trigger on one side and Paradox Life on the other side, and the tear kind of was here. So it was really sad for me, but like it's not as bad as it like if it was like here, right? Like into Canada's face or something. So that's what I mean when I say it's bad, but it's not like insane. And what's the reason I got this one? Is it Paradox Life again? It's probably Paradox Life. Let's quickly take a peek because I don't think it would be for this. Oh yeah, it is definitely Paradox Life. I think maybe it's not this nice because this is from Apothecary Diaries. By the way, give this anime a watch if you can. It's a pretty good one. But it wouldn't be the reason I got this. I am mighty sure this is for one of my music projects, and I'm just unsure about which one it is. Obviously I could just look it up online and tell you, but looking it up online at this point is like redundant. Okay, so I think the bonus here is the Mao Mao like clear file, which actually a lot of those journals like feature clear files, so now I have like a giant clear file collection. But I really like this one. Like, oh yeah. This was actually okay. This was the reason I got all this stuff in the first place. Like, well, I was like, okay, I need to buy my journals, and then it's like, oh, buy like 4 or something, and like get shipping freer. And then I started just choosing them, and it was pretty easy because a lot of Paradox Life stuff recently. But yeah, this is the reason why I got like those journals this time. It's this Buraikan art. Buraikan is one of my favorite Paradox Life groups. Like it's Buraikan, Cosmos, and Mate are the 3. And if they featured here, it definitely means... Wait. Oh, wait. I guess it will be here. Okay, this poster is definitely going into like a very prime spot in my house because I love Buraikan. But yeah, it's definitely a Buraikan poster in here, so yep, the primary piece for my collection. And like, just look at this art, it's gorgeous. And actually, you might notice that there is like a difference in the art style between this and like this and this will be a little closer to each other than if you take a look at like this one. Like, do you see like this one is much more simplified? That's because this is for the animation, and this is one for the finals, like for the Road to Legend finals, like Revolution. So this is why the Buraikan here are in the art style which most Paradox Life art is done, which is very detailed, very cool. Like, I don't know, I just love like Paradox Life art never misses. And then the animation is a little simplified. I mean, it's still like nice, but it's definitely like a little downgrade from this. So this is why I'm like Buraikan, and in that art style, hell yeah. But yeah, and I have to be careful because a lot of those things kind of sticky. So yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. I need to put this up somewhere. Well, I'm putting the poster up like on my walls, like as soon as possible, and it's going on the prime side on my wall. I'm pretty sure I'm putting this up on like above my TV or something, somewhere where I will be looking at often. And then there is this one, which is obviously. I'm pretty sure actually the Cosmos might not be featured here. It's actually a Kanyatsura who are featured here. But also animation, so see, it's like a little more simplified. Like much more simplified actually compared to the normal Paradox Live Art. And this one is TCW. So, like I said, those are kind of like, I grabbed them because they were available, more than like, oh, I desperately wanted them. I think, unfortunately, the one with Cosmos was out of stock, because I would have definitely gone for the Cosmos one. Also, I am fairly sure one of them will feature, well, okay, these are featuring the Cosmos bonuses, which will be like from the previous, like the previous journal. So, yeah. And, oh yeah, this one is Flink Posse, because Hypnosis Mark Anime is also airing. So, it will be TCW on one side and Flink Posse on the other side. I'm pretty sure I got this like more for Flink Posse then. For the Cat's Whiskers, but I do like Cat's Whiskers a fair amount, so... And I think the other one I got because Cosmos bonuses, because I did see that it comes with the cards for Cosmos. And, well, they are like the primary one, and... Careful. Away. And just to show you, it is... And there's also the anime style, like, Flink Posse. Which is also, it's different than what they do. Actually, I think for, like, Hypnosis Mike, it's not as noticeable. Although, like, the art style is different. But, I would say, like, Hypnosis Mike art style in general is, like, a little more on the simple side compared to Paradox Life. So, and obviously it has all the... It's probably a joint interview. I see Saito Soma's name, I see should I use his name, so... it's probably the reason I got it. But it's actually really nice to see. And let me see if they have a Flink Posse. Oh, they don't have a Flink Posse poster on the back, which is actually kind of a good thing. Because it will be... Oh, and that poster is actually smaller compared to the ones I used to getting with, like, the Spoon2Dis. So, I can plan around this. I think the Kanyatsura one will be the same size, so... Might as well. And let me actually do this. I mean, they're coming together, so for a bit at least I can use one to keep another safe. So, oh yeah, cute, absolutely cute. And the cat's whiskers are also very cute. Of course, the Buraikan are kind of. The Buraikan and Fair poster will be my top priority, and because it's a Spoon2Dis, it's definitely going to be one of those giant B3 posters. So, exciting. Okay, and then, well, the last journal kind of took a look at it already. What's in the back there? Not sure what's in the back here. I'll probably keep it sealed for now, but yeah, Kanyatsura, and then Cosmos, little card. I might just take all those little cards to, like, work and put them up on my office desk or something, because I'm not exactly sure how to display them at home. Maybe I should just make, like, a wall of those, like, smaller cards. Okay, and this is, I can already feel that this is one giant poster and the thing that's meant to protect it. So, and you can already tell from the beginning that it's, the bonuses for, the, Idol 7 movie. And let's actually carefully handle this. Don't. Good thing that it's protected. Yeah, there is this giant tapestry. Oh, no, not tapestry. It's just like it's kind of like, it's also a poster. It's just long. It's a very good quality, and it's like not just a normal paper you feature in the posters. It's just like, it's kind of like more cardboard like. So I think I will put it. I need to just make one wall, which is like a puzzle of all the small Tokutens I get. Because I have a bunch. I just need to find a way to safely put them up without damaging them. Which I think my double-sided tape is generally pretty good about it, but Might be careful. Okay, so I mean, I don't know what this is actually. Is this like a bonus which came with a movie? Did we just like throw it in? I mean, I like Code Geass. I actually have not watched the new one. But the original one was good. So I guess I shouldn't be. It's a little unusual to just kind of randomly encounter it, but I guess maybe something was airing at the same time. Maybe it's like the game. ZooL's like a DS game or something. Heck. Oh well, I don't know. Probably just a bonus from the cinema or something. Since this is Idolish 7 movie, and then like they threw another movie. Okay, and then this is a clear file case. So how many did I get like in this like package alone? Like 4 or 5 probably because of all the journals. And finally the big one, the chunky one, and half the reason this package was so big. Damn, this looks good. I mean, I'm actually usually not a fan of CGI, but they did make them look pretty good here, so like I can't complain. And it's let me actually try. Yeah, it's the same paper quality as this. Damn. Oh, and they have like signatures. Look. Signatures. So, for all the Idolish 7 fans, it's a pretty good item to get, I think, and they're like very high quality. And I have a lot of Idolish 7 prints for some reason. I think it's because I didn't get like any figurines of Idolish 7 or anything like that. I compensated by getting all the other stuff. Well, and then just like one of the things I really appreciate about Idolish 7 specifically, and Hypnosis Mike too actually, when they release their lives, they include like everything. So I always thought that it was a norm, but like for both days, they will include both days fully. And it will be just like a normal thing to do, but like Sama Saito hasn't been doing that with his latest live. Well, Paradox Life is also good about it. Like, Dear Vocalist is the other one, which, like, they didn't include the whole thing. They only included 1 day of Blu-rays, and then, like, the second day, they only included the songs, which were not day 1. So yeah, I'm really excited for this, if you cannot tell by me holding it like this. It's actually funny that, like, for a lot of those things, the bonuses kind of come out of the box, like, because for this, I got, like, this giant poster, which actually, I wonder if it's bigger than... I think it's also the B3 size, so it's pretty standard. Like, I think it might be same size as the ones I already have up on the wall. And I could probably briefly show you what I have up on my wall. Although I'm hesitant about moving the camera a little bit. But yeah, and well, I mean, that's definitely bigger than what they had for the Idolish 7 movie. Like, you can tell, this is not folded. And this one is bigger, I think, both dimensions compared to this. You can tell. But also, you can tell compared to my hand, like, they're not small by any means, either of them. Actually, yeah, I think the reason... It's funny because remember how I told you that it was half the reason why the box was so big for this? Like, this isn't... Like, these have the same size. So I guess it's like a B3 in size, like horizontal. Yeah, horizontal. Yeah. But so pretty. Also, didn't they... I think it was on like the Crunchyroll website or something. They put up the art for Idolish 7, like the poster for the movie, and someone was standing on someone's head. It wasn't that poster, it was like the one next to the tree. But it's kind of like the fun thing because all the fans obviously noticed pretty fast that someone just like messed up the layers, and like one of the characters like I said, it wasn't that art, but like if it was the same thing here, like Riku's leg would be before Yuri here. So it was the same with I think Yamato. So it's kind of like a funny trivia thing, but I kind of have seen parts of it. I have specifically avoided watching the whole entirety of it because for me it's still I have a pretty good TV, so the Blu-ray quality is usually pretty noticeable. So yeah, but I'm excited for ZooL a little more. But yeah, this is it, and I guess it's a lot of stuff. And actually, let me see. Like, if this was, yeah, it's smaller than this. So I guess like if this was actually shipped from Japan, it would be like taller, and it will have like some fillers here. Yeah. Thankfully, I didn't have to ship it from Japan. Actually, although I don't know, like, be more expensive. And then there is a sneaky Code Geass poster, which has nothing to do with anything, but I guess I can still put it up somewhere. Maybe, probably. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for your attention, and bye.